And we're back live again. No Baps this time. Just me and
He's
Jeff.
gone.
We're back. Unfortunately, it's probably going to be a
He's
shorter
busy
one,
being an
but
adult.
yeah, that's weird. I don't know what that's
Yeah.
like.
No,
I was
it is
tempted
weird.
to because he texted saying he couldn't do it. I was tempted. He said work calls. Like,
Yeah.
are you Batman? I was sorry about the text. I was like, are you
But
Batman?
then again, it's during the middle of the day and not at night.
Duty calls
So-
when duty calls, sir.
That's true. He's busy being Bruce Wayne then.
Yeah. He has to run Wayne Enterprises, so
Yeah, you right.
I wish he had.
Or driving around fancy cars.
Unfortunately, I think Bass wishes he had that, but he does not.
I mean, all right, I'll put it this way.
Who would you rather be? That's a good question, or maybe we can have that for a later podcast. Because I just had this thought: which billionaire would you rather be, Bruce Wayne or Tony Stark?
I love that question, and I don't know. That's a very tough question.
I know.
I almost rather be.
But it's weird because
Tony Stark.
Yeah, I would be too. I think there's pros and cons on both of them.
There
on both
definitely
sides of it.
is. There definitely is. Like,
I mean, both of them, they have their kind of parenting issues. Bruce's died when he was younger,
time.
But because of that kind of made him kind of not really become Batman, but kind of seek vengeance in this whole story arc.
It depends on,
and then even Tony Stark, you saw it. I don't know much in the Iron Man movies himself, but you saw it in Civil War and a lot in Endgame. When they went back in time, when he ran into his dad, but he didn't know it was Tony or whatever because he wasn't born yet, or he was just born at the time when he ran into him. But that one of those a little emotional moments in Endgame that I liked.
Oh, I love that. I thought it was phenomenal. But speaking about Avengers, though, I'm currently doing a full-on MCU rewatch. I just finished up Age of Ultron this morning. I'm almost done Phase 2. I'm in the last movie of Phase 2 coming up. It is Ant-Man, and I'm watching in chronological order of timeline. So I'm watching I started with Captain America, the First Avenger, which takes place during World War II, and I'm currently in what year? 2011, technically? No, past 2011, because Avengers happened in 2012, so Age of Ultron was 2015, I think.
Something like that. 2014, maybe.
2014, 2015. Close. Yeah. So I'm getting to Ant-Man next, and then Phase 3 begins, which is the best phase. But I realized last night when I was scrolling through the movies, though, if you're on Disney Plus and you scroll all the way to the very back.
Yeah. I'm starting where we left off our hockey podcast, so beware.
If you go all the way to the very back with Iron Man, but you go in reverse order, that's literally the order you watch it in chronological order. They have that for you, which is nice. So literally, if you think about it, if you start all the way at Iron Man, it takes you through Iron Man all the way leading up to Endgame, which is pretty awesome.
It makes it easy for you.
It does. I think,
or anyone that doesn't really know the order.
I mean, it makes it easier because, there's lists and everything out there, which is nice, but this helps. The only thing I don't think they have, I know they don't have Far From Home on there, and I don't believe they have Spider-Man Homecoming on there.
Yeah,
that's what I've been up to.
I don't think they're getting this Spider-Man on there because Sony's got those.
Exactly.
Which was an issue for a while, but they figured those out, and there's going to be a third.
Nice.
But again, we talked about this when we were a while ago, like a month, maybe a month and a half ago, when you were on the podcast with Matt, and we were talking about Star Wars and everything.
Yes.
Just because of how the last phase ended, I'm just not that excited for the next phase for Marvel. It's just
fair.
It's also not just that. And I feel like it's going to be.
Movies.
It depends on the movies because obviously I'm going to watch the third Spider-Man and
yes, like that, and they had a huge cliffhanger.
Guardians 3.
Guardians 3, I'm a little excited for. Not too excited. Well,
I just like those movies. That's why I want to.
Right. Let's see here. So Doctor Strange 2, I can't wait for the fourth Thor movie. I can't wait for. However, I'll put it this way.
Isn't Hemsworth coming back too?
Apparently, it's been reported he is coming back he's not done after Thor 4.
That's the other thing crazy. Too. In this new phase, you see a lot of like average movie-going people, not including you and Matt and these, because you guys are bigger fans of the Marvel kind of universe and the cinematic universe, but the regulars out there, regular movie-going people, I think they still want to get in there because they're obviously going to make money with this next phase. I think it's going to be near what they made with Infinity War and Endgame, just because Chris Evans and Robert Downey Jr. did great developing those characters themselves and everything. So, and all those characters are now leaving. Scarlett Johansson's leaving too, her role and all that. So now it's just trying to regain all that with these new characters.
Well, they actually do have think about the Black Widow movie that's supposedly coming out.
It was supposed to come out earlier this year, but because the times were in,
probably going to get released in on Disney Plus. I think like October, November kind of
maybe
schedule. I'm not exactly sure though, but because again, with no people going to the movies or anything like that,
I think it's slowly opening. I know that new Christopher Nolan movie came out and everything.
Tenet, yeah, that looks good. I do want to see that at some point.
But it just reminds me again of what's it called? The other movie he made. It's kind of like Inception.
Yeah,
where it's just gonna be.
It has a very Inception like.
Yeah, it's like I don't know what's gonna be one of those movies.
I don't know what's happening.
What's going on? This looks cool, but what's going on?
Or at least I dreamt I did.
Yeah.
Drink.
Starting early, people. But we had just had a little mini
random tangent
/ unofficial official critique of not really having an official critique of Marvel. And we just randomly get on these random tangents and just kind of happens.
That's the name of the game.
Yep. Endgame.
All right.